climate change activists have brought 2 weeks of protest to an end, and they've done so at London's landmarks. A tree surgeon dressed up as the Prime Minister scaled the scaffolding surrounding Big Ben and stayed up there for 3 hours. And wooden structures were put up at Oxford Circus, although they were swiftly cleared away by the police. Chloe Keady reports on a final day of disruption.
After 2 long weeks of protest, Extinction Rebellion had one more trick up their sleeve. As protesters brought London's busiest shopping street to a standstill, police had to bring in a JCB to get them out. Strapped onto a makeshift wooden structure, it took hard hats and harnesses to get them down. For every arrest, there had to be a whole team of police officers. Is this worth it?
Absolutely. For your children and for mine and for the kids, it's worth it.
But on the ground, as ever, opinion was divided.
Everyone comes here, don't they? And we literally couldn't walk across because they was lying on the road. I get it, but it's getting a bit much now.
But I can't shop with this going on. It brings me to tears. I think they're so brave and so wonderful for doing this. And I wish I was brave enough to do it.
Now, there are quite literally hundreds of police here, and there are more and more of them appearing all the time. Now, what they've done is they've formed a sort of protective ring around the protesters while their colleagues are in here cutting them free. That required specialist equipment, but police worked quickly, first to free them and then to arrest them. Earlier, fashion designer Vivienne Westwood and her son Joe Corey joined protesters outside BP's headquarters in St James's Square.
It's given me hope, and I'm really, really positive. I think that this protest is the seed of an amazing rebellion.
Just because a few commuters on the train yesterday decided that they didn't like that someone was delaying their tube train, well, so what? I mean, they're going to face much worse situations than that from climate change.
On the streets of Whitehall this afternoon, protesters marched peacefully, many with their hands painted red.
We want to be caught red-handed. We want to show by civil disobedience how strongly we want to warn the nation and all the world about climate change, which is not being tackled.
As they marched, one activist took his protest halfway up Big Ben, dressed as Boris Johnson and apparently without any safety harness, prepared to cling to the edge of some scaffolding to get his message heard.
Chloe Keady reporting there, and the Met Police have named the protester who scaled Big Ben as Ben Atkinson, a 43-year-old tree surgeon from Cumbria. They also say he has been charged with trespassing.